Today, everybody, we are still in Washington, and I'm over here at a mall about to go pop hunting. I'm pretty excited about this too because I heard there's a bunch of different stores with pops, so let's get going. And now the main figures that I'm on the hunt for today is going to be the Funko Fusion ones because I really want to get that set before the game releases so we can put all the codes in right away. And perfect enough, everybody, there's a hot topic right here. Alrighty, everybody, I made it to the section. Now let's see if they have anything from Funko Fusion. Now, mind you, that isn't the only thing that I'm looking for today because they do have some of the brand new Pokemon ones. And, ooh, check this out. I don't know if I'll be able to see it, but the Frosted Flakes one, do you see? It's way up at the top there. I just see the logo. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing if I can get him down here without dropping anything. I gotta be careful. Yeah, look at this. Him with the cereal bowl. It's actually a brand new one that just released. And you know, because this one is brand new, I'll probably be getting it today. There doesn't seem like they have very many left of them either. And then also over here, check this one out. They've got the brand new Tails with his tail actually spinning. This is probably gonna be another one that I'm also getting, and I understand. They're not Funko Fusion, but hey, there's some really cool stuff. Oh, and now hold on, taking a look up here, we've got Mike, we've also got Good Guy Chucky, the Blacklight one, and some of the Blacklight, kind of like, you know, older looking poster Universal Monsters one here. And, ooh, I'm thinking about this, but I've seen these guys before. I haven't seen these two. I'm probably gonna prioritize these ones, especially because it looks like it was the only Tails they had left. Also, you know what, here's another character that I wanna show you guys, and I don't think I'm gonna be getting it today, but it's the Patchwork Batman and Joker kind of like merged together. The thing is that I wanna pick up weird characters that I might not be able to find at home, and because I have a Hot Topic near me, they'll probably have a bunch of this one available closer to where I am. So, it's a really cool pop, but I'm waiting on it. Oh, now also down here, check these out. They've got some of the comic covers, Wolverine, Daredevil, and this Batman I have never seen before. Look at that with the cape, and he's also like standing on a globe. It's amazing. And then take it a look a little higher if you guys want to check it out. There's a bunch of different characters. Like these turtles are actually the brand new set, and like I mentioned with the Pokemon, I'm thinking about Teddy Ursa and Sprigatito, but I don't know yet today because they are some pretty cool stuff. But again, I can get these ones at home. I want to save this stuff for ones that maybe I can't get later. And they've also got the brand new Black Clover, Chainsaw Man, and actually a bunch of different anime. Oh, and right below that, Acolyte. Alright, everybody, so I got my stuff over at Hot Topic, and I found it was actually buy two, get one free. So I did end up picking up a Pokemon Pop. I'll show you that later on, though. I'll make it a bit of a surprise. Which one was it? Sprigatito or Teddy Ursa? You could probably guess. I don't know. Anyways, the next place that we're going to be going, though, is Box Lunch. Fingers crossed they've got some cool stuff, and maybe those Funko Fusion ones. Alrighty, so I made it to the section, and now there is a lot of really cool stuff here that I want to pick up. So I'm gonna try to be selective again with what I grab here. And let's see, some of the interesting things like are the Bitty Pop display, as well as the Joker on Beach, as well as Batman and Batmobile. And check this out, guys, the first time I've seen this one, Vicky Vale. And now down here, there was something I want to show you. They have the Pokemon ones again, but this time they've also got Blaziken, one of my favorite Pokemon actually. And then as we get lower here, what else do we have? Oh, I just know, so Tony the Tiger again, Honeycomb Monster I just picked up the other day, but I do not have the Cocoa Krispies Elephant, maybe. I'm thinking about it. And then actually over to the right over here, we've got some pretty cool, like, I guess you could say horror. Well, for The Conjuring, it definitely is. But when it comes to the Ichabod one here, I mean, you really can't. Is it horror? I don't think so. Now, something that I didn't even notice right away is these ones down here. They actually have the new Halloween, Disney, and Pixar. We've got the Mickey Mouse, Sully, Mike, and Minnie Mouse. Now, I think my favorite one has to be the Mike Wazowski, just because we haven't got a Mike Pop in a while. And then above that, okay, hold on. I've got to get this one, guys, today. It is the Etch-a-Sketch. I mean, look at how funny this one is. I also really like how they did the eyes, so it looks like the regular circles, but they're still kind of boxy, like an actual Etch-a-Sketch. And then besides that, looking around a bit, we've got like the new Stranger Things ones, a lot of random characters up at the top, like Flava Flav. And if you guys didn't see, he did just get a pop for the Olympics, and I definitely picked that one up over on Funko.com, and I don't believe it's available anymore. I apologize. I should have told you earlier. But anyways, I'll definitely be picking up a few things from here, and I don't want to spoil what it is yet. I'll show you later. Oh, and hold on, before we get out of here, I just noticed this like display up at the top here with a lot of stuff like out of box and like just some other new ones. It's pretty cool. Now everybody, this next store that I came into is actually right next to Box Lunch. It seems like kind of like a local one, and they've got a lot of really cool pops like Chainsaw Man, and I know some of the brand new One Piece ones, Yu-Gi-Oh, World of Warcraft, and this is a pretty large section too. One of my favorite ones that I found too is the Ruined Chicas, well, some of the Pokemon ones. We've also got like the Wild Thornberries with both Eliza and Donnie. And then besides that, I don't know if there's anything that I'm gonna pick up, but I wanted to show you just because of the amount that they've got. Okay, hold on everybody. I wasn't gonna get anything over in the first section, but now look at this. They've got the entire new set of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I gotta get at least one of these. And I think the one that I want to go for is Spider-Punk because I want to check out that guitar. It's a really cool pop. Oh, and it looks like over here, guys, they also have kind of like an expensive cabinet, or ones that are like a little bit more exclusive with some chases and that original Notorious B.I.G. I wonder how long they've had this one. Also above that, check it out, we've got Michael Jackson. Then behind that, the Aerosmith, what, 5-pack? I've never seen this before. Okay, everybody, so it is later in the day and I have now left Everett. I'm actually in Seattle, so expect a video all about that coming soon. I filmed some really great stuff today that I know you guys are gonna enjoy. But let's get into the stuff that I did pick up on my hunt that you guys just saw, because I ended up getting 7 different characters. I'm also gonna try to remember what stores I got these at, and I believe, let's start with, let's do this one here, because I think the first place that I would have picked up something was over at Hot Topic. And so anyways, I have this one here, Tails. I honestly love this character so much. I also have every single one of these in protectors now because of course I've been traveling with them. I want to keep them safe, and so I'll take a few of them out to show you guys. Especially the ones that I know have some pretty interesting stuff going on. And with Tails here, he's got a pretty cool backside, which I feel like you guys are definitely gonna want to see. So here he is out of the box from the front, and then when you flip him around, look at that. It's like his tail is animated. It's a really fun thing for Funko to do, and there is also a flocked chase that I could possibly get. I didn't see one, but I wanted to get him for the collection, so I figured why not? Let's pick him up anyway. Then everybody, the other one that you would have seen over at Hot Topic was Tony the Tiger, and he's kind of just like the regular one, but instead of the way they did him last time, he's got the bowl of cereal as well as the spoon, so I'm not gonna be taking him out today. You could totally see him there, but it's a pretty cool backside where it's got like the actual bowl of cereal, and then it's got his slogan, "They're great." It's a really great one, and I've been trying to complete my ad icon collection, or at least pick them up whenever I see them. Same with the retro toys, so it was cool that I was able to get this one today pretty easy. Also, I do have an interesting story to tell you. So apparently it was buy 2 get 1 free, which we talked about earlier. That's why I was able to get this third figure I'm about to show you. But I also, because I go to Hot Topic all the time, had a few $5 off that I had built up. So I actually had $15 off, which means for all 3 of the characters that I picked up, I got them for 14 something. It was like 14 and change. So really the cheapest I've had in a long time over at Hot Topic. And anyways, the Pokemon that I ended up going with today from Hot Topic was, well, Sprigatito. Such an amazing figure, and I'm so glad that I was able to get this one, especially because Sprigatito is like one of the newest starter Pokemon. You love to see it. And also, if you guys want to take a look in the back, the other 2 in the set are Blaziken and Teddiursa, and well, I was actually able to get another one of the Pokemon. I picked this one up over at, I believe it would have been Box Lunch, and yes, I did end up getting that Blaziken. I know they didn't have this one over at Hot Topic. They only had Teddiursa and Sprigatito. The thing is, I want to try to finish off the entire set, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be able to get Teddiursa later, so I'll wait till I'm back home. And anyways, taking a look at this Blaziken here, it's another one that I want to pop out of the box because I actually haven't seen this guy out of the box, and I have a feeling he's a lot bigger than the usual character. I also kind of wish that they made this Blaziken a 6-inch pop, but I also understand why they didn't, because I don't think there are any Pokemon that are 6-inch. They try to fit him into a regular size figure, and this still looks amazing in my opinion. And if you're wondering on the backside here, there isn't really anything too crazy going on. It just looks like, you know, the backside of Blaziken. Oh, and also for anybody wondering, this one does come with a big base, and it's probably nice because he's got that kind of stance going to him. So if he is kind of, you know, topsy-turvy, if you have one that doesn't really stand too well, this will definitely help you out. And now that's not the only character that I got over at Box Lunch. I think I showed off a bunch of stuff that I was gonna be picking up, or at least I was thinking about picking them up, and then I ended up going with this one here. If you guys want to take a look though, it is Etch-a-Sketch. Honestly, an amazing pop, and I did see it when we were over at the Funko headquarters. Didn't grab it while I was there, and then I was kind of bummed about it, so I'm like, no, we gotta pick it up today. And I am glad that I did, because this is an interesting pop. Also like one of those weird retro toys that I didn't really expect them to make. Also, if you think about it, it is kind of like another Toy Story character, very similar to Mr. Potato Head. They never made them for the line, but they did make them for, of course, the retro toys later on. So if you want to put it in that collection, I guess you could. And then everybody, the last store that I would have went to was over at Wishes, and I've got to say, that was a store that I did not expect. It was right next to Box Lunch, and they had some really amazing stuff, and a pretty large selection too. If you guys want to take a look at the first one though that I got, I did end up grabbing Hobie, or well, you know, of course, Spider-Punk. It is just such a cool one, and this is another that I want to take out of the box because I want to see how his guitar looks. Oh, and also, just to let you know, I couldn't just decide on one, so I ended up grabbing another character too. I'll show you in a second. Okay, wow, here he is. The hair is massive. The way they did his guitar is perfect. It's kind of like a little hidden thing that you wouldn't normally see unless you took him out of the box, and I love how they've been doing these Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse figures because there's just something about them that makes them look pretty accurate to the actual movie. And I think it's the way they do the little lines, of course, to make it look a little bit more drawn than a usual figure, especially with the way they did the guitar. I wonder if it took so long because they wanted to make it perfect, and well, Funko, you did a great job with it. And now, everyone, let me show you the last figure that I ended up picking up, and it is another one from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I now have 3 out of the 4 of them, because I was able to get Mayday Parker a little while ago. I don't know if I've shown her off in a video yet, but I've got her at home. And anyways, the one that I've got here is the Miles G. Morales. I had to get this one. It was the first time I had ever seen it, and I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'm gonna see him again. I mean, here's the thing, it's new, he's probably gonna be showing up places, but I like to get them right away if possible, so I'm glad I did today. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the stuff that I have for you today, and I hope you guys did enjoy this hunt because it was a lot of fun to go around with you guys at a brand new mall that I've never been to. And I also want to ask you guys, what's your favorite thing that I saw today? Because there was a lot of different characters that I just couldn't pick up because I can't bring everything home. But seriously though, this has been a lot of fun. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.